Paul here from PABrewNews for one more beer review today. This is going to be one from Scotland, and it's a brewery I've never had before and an ale I've never had before. This is the Harviestoun. This is their old engine oil. There's, I believe it's Harvey the mouse on the cap. I don't know if this is true or not, but they put the mouse on there because there's basically a mouse at that brewery, and they called it Harvey, and that became their little mascot. I don't know if that's true or not, but there you go. This is a black ale, by what they said anyway. I mean, it says it right on here: viscous, chocolatey, roasty. So you can't ignore that tasting note, unfortunately. It's brewed in small batches, and the Harviestoun's original master brewer, Ken Brooker, spent much of his early life carving wooden prototypes for the Ford Motor Company. This black viscous ale reminded Ken of thick, gloopy car engine oil, so he named it in the honor of his second love, the internal combustion engine. This has been brewed and bottled in the brewed and bottled by Harviestoun Brewery in the Foothills Village, or Hillfoots Village. God, dyslexia? Hillfoots Village, Alva, Scotland. So there you go. And it comes www.harviestoun.com. So that's pretty cool. And this big boy is 6%. 6% alcohol by volume. So let's get this cracked open. It's got a regular tavern glass for this one. Right here. We'll get this poured in. Nice amount of carbonation. Whoa, there we go! There we go! Nice amount of carbonation. Awesome. There we go. Nice big head on it. Vigorous pour. Nice amount of beer on my table. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Set that there. Suck it up! I did get a chance to get some editing stuff for my videos now, so hopefully I won't have any more horrible things where I keep talking and the video stops recording, drink the whole beer, think it's good, put it on my computer and realize that it stopped and I wasn't anywhere near the review, which was pretty embarrassing the first time I saw that with my St. Peter's old cream stout. I was pretty gutted when I saw that because I really enjoyed that, and it was my first aged beer, and most of the review ended up in oblivion because I kept talking while the camera stopped recording. So now that I've explained that, I'm going to hit stop, and then I'm going to edit this little bit out and start recording again, so I know that I'll have enough time to give you guys a proper review. Hey guys, we're back recording again. Got some iceberg kind of head on this. It's died down a little bit. Nice chunky head. No light coming through this at all, as you would expect it by what they said about it. Wow, very roasty toasty. Really dark, rich caramel, toffee, dark chocolate, not just milky, kind of like bittersweet dark chocolate. I'm getting kind of a raisiny quality, mixed like a sweet kind of a fruit, like a raisin, mixed in with the aromas. Kind of nutty flavor too, almost like burnt, like a burnt walnut, kind of like a roasted walnut kind of aroma. It's nice, nice roast, dark, down to almost no head. It's really light, soft head. I can't tell you exactly carbonation by looking at it. I'm going to have to get into it. Cheers. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. It's thick. It's a lovely mouthfeel. Very creamy and rich. You get that roasted walnut, kind of the nutty roasted walnut, bittersweet chocolates, that roasted caramel flavor the whole way. Thick. The viscosity is excellent. You get that lactose kind of a quality, like almost a milk stout kind of quality when you drink it. The dark, rich fruits, they're all in the front. They're faint. They're underneath all the layers of caramel, chocolate, nut. They're under that. But all the rich, any kind of rich, like raisins, dates, plums, those kind of things, they're in the front. They're in the front of your mouth, and then they blend back into nothing. It's just that initial hit. I've never had anything from this. Scotland has some amazing breweries in it. I've just realized this because I really haven't had too many Scottish ales. Now that I've drank Brewdog, I've drank Harviestoun, I've drank Williams Brothers. I didn't review that yet, but I've drank some Williams Brothers, and I loved them all. I don't know that many breweries from Scotland, though. I mean, maybe anybody can pop some breweries they know down below, but there seems to be some really excellent ones, and unfortunately there's some unknown ones to most of the public outside of the UK, to a certain extent anyway. Oh, you know, the smell is almost, I could almost say gloopy just by the smell. It's just like rolling tar almost in your nose, because it comes up and it wants to fall back down your nose, and you suck it back up and it wants to fall down. It's that thick. It's thick. You really gotta suck with both nostrils as hard as you can to suck this aroma up, because it just wants to cling down in the glass because it's so thick. It's rich. It's richly roasted. If you like the old Founder's Porter, make sure you pick up a Harviestoun's, because you'll be blown away by it. This is excellent. I don't know, is this a black ale or is it porter? I don't really know. If I didn't know, I'd call it a porter. I wouldn't call it a black ale, because it's too thick, it's too creamy, it's too rich. I'm really confused. I don't know what delineates between a black ale and a porter. That's another thing you guys can put down below, because I don't really know. 10 out of 10. This is awesome. I love this. I could drink this all the time. It's filling, but it's not filling. It's drinkable, and you drink it. You spend more time going, oh yeah, ooh wow, oh yeah. And to me, if you really want to spend the time and examine the beer and talk about it and pontificate, to me, that's just as a good sign as someone else who wants to slam a different beer back as fast as possible because they love it so much. That's two things, you know, apples and oranges, but they're the same kind of result. It means you're drinking an excellent beer. And this is one of those ones I'd love to take my time with. Unfortunately, I got this up at State College at the Hop Shop, so I will definitely be taking a trip up there again if I can stand the crowds when college is in. And I want to get another bottle of this because it's really good. This is one to write home about. This has been Paul from PABrewNews with another 10 out of 10 ale. Harviestoun's Old Engine Oil. The problem I have is I have a aged version of this in Scottish whiskey, and this is a 10 out of 10 for me. So, excuse me, if the age version's even better, it's kind of odd giving it a 10 out of 10, because shouldn't I give it like a 11 out of 10 or 12 out of 10 or something? Maybe like redefine my rating system, because kind of weird. If you like something that's a 10 out of 10, get this. If you want something that's a 10 out of 10, get something else. Well, you know, if you want something even better, it would be weird for me to say, oh, this is better than this, but it's still a 10 out of 10, because literally you can't go higher than 100%. So if I have a nut job moment and I tell you it's, you know, a 13 out of 10, just it means it's really, really good. So this has been Paul from PABrewNews. I don't know if you're still recording. I think you are. I love this. And everybody, Harviestouns. Thank you, Harviestouns, by the way. This is really, 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 really good. And I want to know more Scottish breweries and more Scottish ales. And, well, I guess that's all for me right now. See you later, man. Cheers!